Thank you for tuning in to another video with me today. We are talking about being hungry versus being needy and whether neediness is that bad of a sin in the world of business. A lot of people talk about how being needy is one of the cardinal sins of business, one of the cardinal sins in how you go about things in terms of attracting, bringing new clients to your business, bringing new customers to your business. And people often warn, often the well-meaning guru, the well-meaning marketing dude who talks about the need to avoid need, the need to not appear needy. And you see this in relationships, teachings and things like that as well. So being extremely careful not to come across to the object of your desire, i.e. the customer, the client, the potential girlfriend, not to come across too in need of the outcome of success with them, i.e. getting a sale, landing a deal, landing a relationship, getting her to give you your phone number, getting her to say yes, getting him to marry you. Don't come across too needy, they yell. I'm here to argue the opposite, kind of. I'm here to say that yes, you need to be needy in business. You need to be wanting and hungry for the business in question. So if you are in the business of coaching clients, or you're in the business of selling services, or you're in the business of selling products, you've got to be hungry for people to say yes to you. You've got to be hungry to get your product in front of a wide range of people, and you've got to be hungry to get your face in front of people and risk the no's, the rejections that come with that hunger. And that's totally fine. What I'm saying is, when you don't act in a hungry way that may be considered needy by some who are looking in from the outside, you are missing out on valuable business. You need to take business seriously. You need to put energy behind you that drives you towards people that you could potentially work with. And here's the key thing: potentially help, potentially improve the lives of, potentially and hopefully astonish through the business that you are providing for them. You need to be hungry to improve and change and massively increase the value of the lives of other people. It's not about business to business, it's about business to people. You need to be thinking in terms of, how can I make someone's life a hell of a lot better than it currently is through what I have, through what I possess, through the value that I can give to them. And a lot of people get it the wrong way around. They worry that being too interested in the object of your desire will put people off. It's going to push them away. Well, actually, that will not be the case for most people if what you have you can demonstrate as being useful for them, as being life-changing for them, as being valuable to them. If you have something that you can change people's lives with, which you should be working on if you are in business of any sort, you want to be hungry to bring that to them. You want to be interested in helping improve their lives. The reason people worry about coming across as needy is when you have people who pester you with products that don't align with the customer in question. So I don't know if you've ever come across someone who wants to sell you a suit in Thailand, like I came across many times. You immediately get resistant to it, you turn off to it, because there is a neediness to someone approaching you who doesn't have the product that you need. But if you have a product that you know someone will need and you know will improve their life, and you know could potentially improve their life, even if you're not 100%, you want to get it in front of them. You want to be coming towards them with energy, with enthusiasm, with an interest in working with them on a one-to-one basis. You've got to see these things as win-wins. Whenever I have held back and I've sort of taken the foot off the gas in terms of my business, in terms of getting my name out there, in terms of coming out of the light, the darkness and into the light, out of obscurity, things have slowed down. Business has slowed down. Of course it would, logically. If you're not getting in front of people, you're not showing interest in them, you're not going to get their business very often. You can't get lots of business, you can't win lots of deals and get lots of sales with a laid-back approach. And this might take many of you some getting used to the idea, but you just got to think of it in terms of the value that you present. If you have something of value that you know can change someone's life, you want to combine that with a certain degree of neediness, even though you can describe it as hunger, and that's probably a better way of describing it. You want to be hungry for someone's business. You want to be hungry to work with other people. And that can mean getting in front of someone, having them say no to you, and then to return to them a few days down the line in a follow-up, whether that be an email or a call. Have you ever yourself, if you switch the positions here, have you ever yourself been totally put off by someone who came to you, approached you with a healthy enthusiasm, an interest to work with you, who had something of value for you? I don't think you can think of many experiences, I certainly cannot, when someone approached me with a great product that I could have used, that could have changed my life, and that did ultimately change my life, that I didn't appreciate. If you come up to someone who doesn't like what you've got, isn't in alignment with what you have, and you haven't put in the effort to find common ground and build rapport and all of those other good things and demonstrate your service, demonstrate your interest, then why would they be interested? They will then see you, yes, as needy and pushy because they don't want that service. People are interested in getting your value from them. I can think of an example in my case where several times where people who could have given me business and could have won my business, they could have been paid by me for a product or a service, they didn't take the initiative to show hunger, to show interest in working with me again. They never followed up, they didn't keep in touch with me, they didn't get themselves in front of me to present what they had for me, knowing that they could help me, and they lost that business from me that I would have happily paid for. And I can think of many instances of people that I'm sort of waiting for them to approach me who I would have paid good money for. Instead, I went to someone else who was interested in helping me. Now, here's the key thing in all of this. As long as you focus on helping someone else solve their problems, and as long as you are focused on someone else's world, that particular client, that particular customer's world, and improving it and adding value to it and adding sunshine to that world, and not focused about how you can get their money, how you can take their service, how it's all about you, then you will switch that impression that they get of you from being needy and pushy and over the top to a welcome, pleasant, enthusiastic service giver that they will be happy to entertain. Most people are sitting back and using neediness as an excuse to not get off their ass and not get out into the market. Be one of the select few who says, screw this, I actually do care for people. I'm going to find ways to solve the problems of the people that I care for, the problems of the people that matter to me the most, and that will generate an authentic energy. Those people who build their own successful businesses and economies and entrepreneurs, especially in times that are tough, are the ones who push. They are the ones who show that hunger, that enthusiasm, and are genuinely interested in helping the lives of others, which you should be. So think about how you can help the lives of other people that matter to you. Think about how you can increase your skills to make that service and that experience of working with you the best it can be. And then all you got to do is kick some ass. So go out there and kick some ass. Hope that made sense. Subscribe, do like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video.